Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So guys, I know I've been MIA, like I've not posted for 2 months now, and I'm so sorry. I just needed to sort out some things, but now I'm back like I never left. I'm going to be giving you guys hot. I'm going to be dropping it. So today I have a story time, very interesting story time about my first year in university. Oh god, my first year was the most adventurous year of my school year. I can't even lie. So before we get into this video, if you know you're not subscribed, please click that subscribe button. Have you clicked it? Just click the subscribe button, please. And for my subscribers, thank you so much for sticking with me. And even in the 2 months where I wasn't posting, I was still getting new subscribers. Thank you so much. I love all of you. God bless you. So for those of you who don't know, my name is Ada Ezekwelu. And if you have been watching my videos by now, you know that I attend the University of Nigeria Nsukka. But if you are new, no problem. I'll get to know you soon. So I attend the University of Nigeria Nsukka, and right now I'm a 400 level student of pharmacy. I'm supposed to be entering my final year this September. Koro, please go. Please go. Girls want to graduate, please go. So I can see me looking down. I just wrote a bit of things down. So I got into Nsukka in the year 2016. I was part of the 2016 set, and I've been in Nsukka like 4 years right now and counting. So first of all, let me just do a brief intro. Why did I choose Nsukka? I attended Regan Memorial Baptist Girls Secondary School, Saboyaba, Lagos. I don't even know the word to use when you're doing JUPEB, because if someone asks you what department are you in and I tell them I'm in JUPEB, they'll be like, hey, why didn't you just wait and write JAMB again? Because why are you sure you're going to get admission? Your name is in pencil, just know what you're doing, because I didn't write JAMB, but you wrote JAMB because you might not enter the school. You know, those kind of stuff. And it was so bad because when I was doing JUPEB, all science students were together. And there was this, should I call it discrimination? Because we didn't have our own JUPEB class. Our classes started from 4 p.m. every day, because we had to wait for the first years to be done so the lecture halls be free. Like, even if we booked a class before the first years, as far as they got there, as far as we are both there dragging for, let's see whose lecturer will come first, even if our own JUPEP lecturer comes first, we have to leave the class, because the first years, number one, they are much, and number two, they are the actual students. So it was so bad. And our classes started by 4 p.m. like 4 to 6 every day, except for, do we even do GS? Yeah, I think we did GS, except for GS that was doing the day. So because of I was in JUPEP for the meantime, and our classes started in the evening when normal school activities were supposed to have been closed, we had a lot of free time during the day. Like during the day, I had so much free time. I'll just wake up, and if I have 8 o'clock class, I go there. They will cancel it because first years will be there. Like throughout the day, I was so jobless. And because of a lot of us in JUPEB then, we believed we will not be there forever, so we're not so serious about it, sha. And that joblessness gave room for a lot of things. I won't even lie. I was jobless to the core in school then. So because of that, I was always going up and down, seeing new places, like exploring the whole of the school. But that one is just aside. So, but I believe my school year really started when I got my pharmacy admission. So first of all, I was staying in the hostel. Like, I got a bed space. I didn't get a bed space, but I was kind of in the hostel. And my roommates then, I wasn't in the regular room. Then I was staying in the hall governor's lodge. And we were just, minus the hall governor, we're all first years in that room. So all of us were relatively new, and we're always experimenting things. I remember when I was in first year then, maybe on a Friday, and then I didn't have a boyfriend now, so maybe on a Friday when everybody will be out of the room, like I'll be the only one in the room. I'll be so lonely. I'll be like, Jesus, so I'm going to do my life. I'll now go out. If you have watched one of my story times on my and which video was that? I think it was my friend tag. If you check down, you see my friend tag. When I was telling about one guy I met that was just blasting rubbish English for me. Do you know that day, I didn't even tell you guys the full story. That day when I was in my first year, I did something really, really risky. That day was a Friday, yeah. So I didn't have anything to do as usual. Then I was still in Japan. I didn't have any assignment. I didn't have anything to do. Then that particular Friday, all my roommates went out. I was the only one in the room for like 1 hour. I was the only one in the room. I called my friend. Are you coming back anytime soon? She was like, yeah, sure. So I know that type of thing. Maybe till 10 o'clock before I see her. So that's why I just wore my clothes too. I went out. I said, let me go and see my friend in. There's this Catholic hostel outside school. As I was coming back, and I saw that one guy like that. Do you know this guy? I don't even know him from anywhere. At that time, I was new in Nsukka. I didn't even know any. Do you know, I can't believe I followed this guy to one place I've never been to in my life. It's God that said that they're not going to kidnap me. I legit followed this guy to one place in Nsukka, and the bad thing was that it was already night, so I couldn't even see where we're going to. As me, God forbid now, as me that guy kidnapped me, I cannot even say we passed so and so, because first of all, I don't even know that place. Secondly, I've never been there, and third, I'm doing with a stranger that I don't even know. Like, I just know that we kept going. We're going. Like, it was so far. It took like 20 minutes. My mind was like, hey God, hope this boy is not a kidnapper. I hope I'm safe. But just because of I was just alone. That's why I went to go and follow stranger. Went to one deep place. After that day, we just ate and talked, and I gave the guy my number, and I went back to my hostel. Joblessness. So guys, first of all, I'm sure you can see this beautiful earring. So please go and patronize Daisy Store. Follow us on Instagram. And I got like 2 messages from people from my YouTube. Thank you so much. Like, I'm not even up to 1,000 subscribers, but people are already sending me DMs. Thank you so much. So please go and follow Daisy Store. See, this is my earring. It's one of our pieces. Go and follow Daisy. I'm going to put it on the screen. Go and follow Daisy Store. So guys, that's what happened with that guy, and you know that guy was even so annoying, because when he took me to he bought, because we first went to where they were selling food. They said food was finished. Then we went to where there was Indomie. I mean, I don't like eating Indomie out. I just don't like it. So it was not like, okay, let's just go and eat meat and drink something. Do you know that the guy bought 2 meats? There was this very big meat they were roasting. The guy bought 2 for me, 2 for himself. So with drink now, do you know, after eating, like, there was fat on one side of the meat, and I removed the fat, because I cannot just start eating fat. I can't believe that this guy actually was like, are you not going to eat it? He was like, you're not going to eat it. The guy now took the meat and ate it. In my life, I was like, hey, there's a question. So because of joblessness, like, see what the person you're now rolling with. Like, I was just looking at the guy like, are you kidding me? So the guy just took all those fat things that I removed. The guy just ate it. I was like, God, it is finished with this guy. The guy was not trying to prove big boy to me. He was not like, hey, don't worry, I can buy you, some nice creams. And I was just looking at this one like, it must be a food. That looks like someone that not have money to buy cream to. That one passed. So guys, when I got to the hostel, initially I was staying with the hall governor, but then I got admission into pharmacy, and I actually changed my hostel. So then when I was staying with the hall governor, we had our own special toilet. So then I would just go and use the toilet like the way I use it in my house. But then when I like started using the general hostel toilet, and I realized that I was enjoying it, because one day I wanted to use it, and when I was in the with the hall governor, I didn't have a pee bucket, like a potty. I didn't have a pee bucket. I used to just go straight to the toilet. So one day I wanted to use the toilet, and I went to the toilet. I opened this. I saw sheets. Like, shit has full the toilet seat. Hey, I was not like, that's how am I going to use? Like, who did not flush? Do you know, I went to go and fill like 2 buckets of water. I was flushing the toilet. Till one girl saw me, I was like, why are you flushing the toilet now? It's the cleaners are supposed to flush the toilet. I was not like, but it's dirty. She was like, hey, what concern you? Just use a pee bucket and transfer it into the toilet and wash it. I was not like, oh, so that's what they actually use that thing for, because I used to see people carrying it around, but I didn't really grab why they needed it. I didn't grab why they needed it, but then I know that, okay, I just got to the hostel right now. And then Akintola was this very loud, because I stayed in Akintola. I was in Akpabio, Akintola Akpabio. The hostel was this very loud hostel filled with so many characters. So the hostel was really fun. I can't even lie. Like, almost every week, people are always fighting. Either they are fighting that you stole somebody's boyfriend, or you stole somebody's thing. Like, even my room, the room I was staying in, had so much drama. Let me just start saying everything online, because there was so much drama that happened in that room. What is in that hostel, I saw somebody going to native doctor because of man, like, there's this place they used to call Enugu Ezike. Person be like, I go Enugu Ezike on top of your matter. All those, like, actual charm, because of man who toast you, who no toast you. You say your friend snatch up your guy, you go to Enugu Ezike and go and collect charm. Nothing wey person no see for that room. Or is it the stealing? Like, but people steal everywhere. People steal everywhere. Because even in hostels, in boarding schools, people steal. But like, even fights, like so many things. And then so that time, after getting admission, I was like, okay, now that I'm in pharmacy, I'm no longer a JPEP student, I want to be serious, I want to take my things very seriously. Then I'll go to the library and be reading library books. Instead of me to read my own textbooks, like the materials and notes. Then I didn't really write notes in class because I'm not such a fast writer, and most times I can't even see, like, I might see what's on the board, but I'll be like, I got to use, I'll just photocopy someone's notes. So then I used to, like, what was I even saying now, sef? So I'll be going to the library, I'll be reading, like, you know those big library books, so those very big books on library shelf. I'll go there and be reading it instead of me to read my own books. I'll be there, and I had a friend that used to read the books together. It was the one day my roommate told me, better have sense, so all these library books you are reading, it's not going to help you to pass your exam. Those, you are reading people's theses and journals. Read what your lecturer gave you. And I thank God I took that advice, because I'm all why you or you're for them in my case. So guys, because of that, I started attending a lot of night classes. Like, I was going for night class. I was in a hostel, so it was very easy for me to go for night classes. I wasn't going for those classes that you just go there and read. I was going for paid tutorials. Okay, let me call them tutorials. Then I was offering further maths, and I was not so good in further maths in secondary school. So I was like, okay, you know what? Further maths, you're not going to allow me to fail in university. I'm going to go for tutorials. So I'll be going for tutorials. Some of the tutorials, I used to pay like 500 for a day. Like, I'll pay. At times I'll go there, I'll just be feeling sleepy. At times I'll go there, I'll never understand. Maybe the person will be talking too much, or all those kind of things. And the man like, do you understand? Everybody will shout yes. Hey, that's how I go just hang. So, but some tutorials actually understood what they actually taught. But then, because I was going for so many nice classes, I met some good people. I met some foolish set of individuals. Okay, sorry, I don't mean to insult anybody, but then I met some people that I would have just hoped I didn't even meet to say. But then that one is bygone. Like, I met so many things, and because I was doing for nice classes, I was working at night by 12 o'clock. I'm outside in school. I was doing some risky shit. I don't know that I was not thinking. Sure, I was not doing for nice classes. After I met some of my friends, even from Lagos. Like, I met some of my friends that I didn't even know were in school. Like, so you mean you're here, all those kind of stuff. So it was really nice going for nice class, though it had its cons. In fact, there was a time when the supervisor, they did elections, so they actually changed hall governor, and the supervisor told us we had to leave the hall governor's lodge. Me and my friend were roommates then. We didn't want to leave the lodge. So what we do is that once it's night, because we know the supervisor comes very early in the morning to look for us. So once it's night, then we'll run to night class. We'll go there and practically go there and sleep. Like, it was so uncomfortable sleeping on those jaga bed, on those chairs, those foldable chairs. Like, your back will pain you throughout the next day. We'll go there, at times we'll read, once it's 3 o'clock, we'll just sleep. We'll come back in the morning, bath, run away. Well, eventually, the supervisor caught us. Man, that's when I knew what it meant for your landlord to chase you out. The supervisor caught us. Then I changed hostel. I actually changed hostel, and then I met an amazing set of people in my new hostel. All of us were first years in the room. We had 2 final years. Then how many were we in that room? We were 6 in that room instead of the initial 4. We were 6. And I met some of my lovely friends there. It was a very awesome experience. Then that was my first opportunity to go for a bonfire, dinner. That was, being in that room gave me opportunity to go for a lot of outings, a lot of events. And then at first, when I first came, because till now I don't eat okpa. Not because I'm doing shakara, I just don't like the taste. I don't like it at all. So then there was this girl in my room. She'll be like, because of you lived in Lagos, you'll be claiming that if you don't do things here, you don't eat okpa. Why don't you eat okpa? It's a lie. You're just trying to pretend because you have conflicts. And I'm like, please, why am I pretending? Like, who pretending help? Eating up, I feel it even save me more money than going to buy bread and or all those other things. Like, it was a struggle, oh, always on my case. Always on my case, every day. Till one day she even bought okpa and was like, this okpa is the sweetest okpa I've seen in a while. You eat it, we like it. I tasted it too. I said I don't like this. It's carried this away from my front. Like, that is, she was always attacking me. Any small thing, she'd be like, yeah, you're just trying to make it so obvious that you didn't grow up here. I'm not trying to make it obvious, baby girl. Like, that's just how it is. It is what it is. So then, there was this day, trying to adjust to the environment, but I believe I adjusted very well. Because now I'm kind of an Eastern person. I adjusted very well. So I didn't even mention my matric. Like, my matric was the bomb. I'm the first child. Maybe that's why my matric was such a big deal. But my parents came from Lagos. Like, my matric, I had like a big cooler of rice. I had tray of salad, chicken, drinks. Like, my matric was like I was doing graduation. It was so wonderful. Like, I was so happy that day, even though my phone spoiled that morning. The morning of my matric, my phone spoiled. So, like, my parents brought so many food. That my matric, I bought a new dress. I got a makeup artist. Like, no jokes. I was trying to insert a picture. I got a makeup artist. I did this 24 inches long golden hair. I even lose the hair the next day because the hair was too loud. I tried to look my best on that my matric day. Do you know that thing? I said my phone spoiled that matric morning. So at the ceremony, when I was trying to look for my parents, and I just called them that my phone's not good, so I'll stand to place. They should just, if I see them, I'll shout their name. Do you know my dad actually passed me? He didn't even know it was me. And I was like, good afternoon. I was like, oh, good afternoon. I was not like, is that this man cannot see me or what? I was not like, Daddy, it's me. He just looked at me and was like, wow, hey, my daughter has really come to university. Wow, you look so good. You look so different. I was like, thank you so much, man. I thought a makeup artist to do my makeup. It's not small thing. I wanted to shine because I know that picture is an everlasting picture. Though I didn't even take selfies because, because my phone spoiled now. And then I just got, like, not barely a month after I got my pharmacy admission, I got, without our matric. I remember the first day I got to my pharmacy class. I went there. That was the day I met my friend Precious. We did a video together. Friend tag. Please go and check it out. So that day I got into the class. That was my first day in pharmacy. But from home, they had added me to the group chat. Maybe they got the number from the admission list or something. I don't know. So they had added me and they told me that I was supposed to submit a term paper that morning. That was my first day of school. Do you know, I just sat there and I did my term paper at home. So maybe as I did it in a university environment, the person doing my term paper would have known what to do. They told us not less than 15 pages. Do you know, I did like 10 pages of I used a very big font so that my 10 pages would be fast. Then the remaining 5 pages, I didn't know what to write. And I put pictures on the page because I didn't even know what I was thinking. Like, why was I so dumb? I did big fonts, then I just put. So there were a lot of things that happened in my first year, but I thank God that I was able to, retrace my step and have sense quickly. Throughout the night class, the events, at least my new room I moved to gave me an opportunity to go for a lot of things I've not been to. That was when I went for my first bonfire, my first dinner. Like, that my dinner, I remember that dinner day. I told my friend I'm not going, that I don't have dinner clothes. She went to go and look for dinner clothes for me. But I really enjoyed it, and my first year was a really memorable year. I loved it, though everybody makes some mistakes, but thank God you learn from those things, and everything was fine. Everything was good my first year. And my first year I also met wonderful people, lovely people that I thank God I met till today. And my first year was really good, thank God, and I passed my exam. Thank God I finally learned how to read my book. So guys, if you want any other story time or any video you like to see, please leave it in the comment section. And if you have watched to this point, please subscribe and click the like button. Thank you for watching. Bye.